Here's Leonard really showing signs of progress in last season. Huge steps forward for the big man.
And you know, progress is all about confidence with young players. I mean, his shooting percentages were remarkable when you look at the fact that 50, 40, 90, 50%, 40%, 90% for a 7-footer, unheard of, and he's in that neighborhood.
You know, I think Myers Leonard really finding his niche as a stretch big man. And I think with his size and athleticism, the Blazers had envisioned him making his mark in the paint. But the way he's shooting, though, that they're not going to complain nor try to limit his impact on the game.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
Out to the right wing. Here's McCollum. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
And, you know, his teammates, Leonard's teammates, encouraged him to just let it fly. So much of the NBA game is confidence. And he's having success putting the ball in the basket. And I think he has a chance to be a very good player.
And Aminu kicks to McCollum. The wing jumper off target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. James has got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Lillard misses. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Smith kicks to Irving. There's 48 seconds left in the first half.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Again, the miss by Lillard. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Utah Jazz.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead got down to 11 as the basket is good from Davis.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Cleveland leading by 11. LeBron dishes to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game. From deep, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and the Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavs? And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the team.
Welcome Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 16 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at center.
And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Now McCollum has struggled with injury. He's broken a bone in each of the last 3 seasons dating back to college at Lehigh.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, I think he's got a bright future. He had a broken finger last season, and he broke his foot twice in the seasons prior, Kevin, just to embellish the injury situation. But he's got some ability.
And he's good on the second. Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
They get the rebound. Here's Thompson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. That's going to send Ed Davis to the line. That's on LeBron James. Portland shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his abilities. And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
J.R. Smith hits them both.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Amon Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. Aminu, Cavaliers with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Irving with it. Lillard picks him up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's on Damian Lillard. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. And here's McCollum for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. James, the pass to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving, really ambidextrous as a ball handler, because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Leonard with this screen on Shumpert. McCollum kicks to Leonard. The three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 5.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Irving attacking. Kicks it out to LeBron. And again, it's Cleveland.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Shumpert dishes to Love. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Portland moving the ball around from downtown, and another 3 for Portland.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Irving, and again it's Cleveland.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Portland also making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Davis. Harkless comes in for Leonard. And it's Henderson for Lillard. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Plumlee. And it's Henderson in at the 3 spot. Lillard, the pass to Aminu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Feeds it to Love. It's a pick by Love. 6 on the shot clock. Dellavedova dishes to Thompson. That is good.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Here's McCollum. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Here's Irving. And that one's good. Irving's got 27 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Offensive rebound, Aminu, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. So he gets them both. You know, guys, Al-Farouq Aminu, so highly regarded coming out of college, still really finding his way around the NBA. But this last season with Dallas, he may have found his niche in this league.
That's a great point, Kevin. A guy who can give you a lot of things, rebounding, defense, hustle points. But he's already played on a number of teams in his young career because he's still trying to, as you put it, find that niche. Maybe he's finally developed who he is.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 7 points for Leonard.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Irving attacking. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 29.
Yeah, and on the topic of Aminu, he's a bit of a tweener. Doesn't have quite the quickness and ball handling skills the top small forwards have. Doesn't have the bulk or grit to match up against the better power forwards. He's a hard fit for what you want to have done at that position.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Irving passes to LeBron. Wide open look, and again it's Cleveland.
And guys, getting back to Aminu, he still has the tools to be a really good player, but like so many young guys, he has to focus. He has to bring the intensity 100% every game, and I could see him being one of those late bloomers, if you will. He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Irving drives in. There's the bucket. Good. Irving's got 15 points in just the second half.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
What a game for LeBron. 15 points and 4 assists.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end. You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line, and on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Stolen by Thompson. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
LeBron James on the wing. Love outside. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Irving against Lillard. Irving kicks to Smith. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Out to Smith. He feeds it to LeBron. He dishes it to Irving. Back to LeBron. Left side, Love. That is good. Love's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Cavaliers.
Clark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Kyrie Irving. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Lillard, right side. Thompson with the rebound. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
You know, definitely that's the case. I mean, there hasn't been much resistance at all.
Outside Irving. There's the triple. No good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear. advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought